Hello, I'm Vicki Leroux with Create and Adorn. Thank you for selecting this video. In this week's new video, I have a couple new projects, designs to show you, as well as a couple new components. So I'm excited to show you those. If you are new here, again, my name is Vicki Leroux. I have been in the jewelry making / bead industry for multiple decades at this point, and have focused on teaching people how to make really modern, fashion-forward jewelry pieces for themselves. So either through classes or through the product we sell on our website. I started doing these weekly videos to share new designs, and some are available as kits that you could order the complete kit, and some of them are just new products that you can find on our website, and I like to share different ways to use them. There's a discount code down below. It's just BeadBabe10 for 10% off at createandadorn.com. So again, thank you for joining me. I have just a couple fun projects I did with some leather, and then a couple new components that I'm going to show you. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way a little bit. The first one I'm going to show you is a little leather bracelet. I've done a couple fun projects with bracelets, or with leather, I should say. So this is 2 colors of leather. I made this cool little toggle clasp. We had a design kind of similar to this before, but this time I added the toggle, and so it's a little easier to do, to wear, but it's woven. It's 2 colors of leather. This has a black and a metallic silver woven with the different spacer beads. And then I've done a little loop and then a toggle clasp. And so I just think it's a really modern, simple look that's fun to wear. It could work for a woman or man. It could work for a great anklet. It's almost summertime, fun to just make it a little bit longer. But it also could work as a choker if you wanted to even do it, longer than that. It is available as a kit. It's $12, only $12.50, so really affordable. If you did want to do it as a choker, you just need 2 of them. This will make up to probably 8 or 9 inches. You could just do a longer clasp. But it lays, so nice. It lays flat. So that is a really fun project. The other one I did was to take some of our really fun pendants and make them into necklaces with the leather cord. So I've done a couple different ones, and I was just going to show them as, look what you can do with the cord and the components, but I did decide to do it as a kit, and I'll show you. So this one, I've done 2 colors of leather cord here. Should probably do a white background, but it's an olive and almost a tan or a neutral color here with the leather, and then using our little lovely branch, and then I did some dangles of crystals just off the front, and then the knots here, and you could make this just long enough to go over your head, of course, if you wanted, or you could add a clasp to it. The other one I did was similar, using our Tree of Life pendant. It's the same one I have on, that I have a little pearl in front of, and this is using that same pendant, but it's almost like a completely different look. So it has the same 2 cords. I did a black and a metallic silver, but then instead of the dangles up at the top, I just tied the dangles and did them off the bottom. And so what's really kind of fun or cool about this, you could make this bottom section fuller or bigger, longer if you wanted to. One thing I think is really cool is the way I did the top of the bail. Could have just strung it through the hole, like I did for this, but instead I did a really cool knot that goes all the way around that top hole, and I just think it looks really cool. And it looks more professional, just a really nice kind of clean finish. And so as a kit, again, I think this is also $12 too. As a kit, you could choose which one you want to do, the silver with the Tree of Life or the gold with the branch. But then with either kit, you could do these dangles off the bottom or do the dangles at the top. right? So that's either design works with either piece, just where you want to kind of dangle these crystals, which I think is kind of cool. So each week or each time we offer these new kits, they always come with a tutorial, of course. I do a video tutorial showing how to make them, and then our members always get these downloadable little sheets, instruction sheets that have step-by-step instructions on how to make them. And members get these for free, and I'll leave a link in the description about membership. It's a monthly membership. It's really fun, but that's just one of the cool perks is members automatically get the free handout every week where I show these different techniques. And oftentimes I do try to do things that seem pretty simple that you could, pretty much figure out on your own and do with whatever components you have, which is great. You can totally do that. But there are always other techniques or other variations of techniques that I use that are a little different. To get like that beautiful stacked knot, or even this one, let me get a board again, just so you can kind of see. Right, I've combined the two colors of leather, but it's not just a knot. If you just make a knot, and here's two pieces of leather cord, if I just make a regular knot, not trying to do it too tight, it's going to look cattywampus, right? You're never going to get that to lay straight the way these do. I want these knots to look kind of like a bead, stacked, pretty with the combined colors, and kind of round. So you're never going to get that with this kind of knot. So this is shown in the handout, but I'll show it here too. You're going to take the cord, and I am going to knot it. But before I close that knot, I'm trying to make sure you can see it. Here's a regular knot, right? I'm going to take the tails and put them through one more time. I think some people call this a fisherman's knot or half hitch or something, right? Where it's twisted like this. So if we were pearl knotting, this would be a bad thing. But for this, so it's a knot and then the tail goes through. Or this is actually the knot we start when we do pearl knotting. So then I'm going to pull and almost push and shape at the same time. I pull to tighten and push to shape. And you could go in and pull each one individually, but it makes a kind of more stacked knot that looks like a bead. Right, so it just, you can work on shaping it some more, but it actually makes a really pretty knot. And so like in something like this one, I've done that knot, here, but also here and here. You don't have to do these knots. It's just to keep the cord kind of laying together. But it's a very pretty effect. So those are the two kits. I have the pretty little woven bracelet, or our dangles, or our little leather pendant. The new components I received this week that I want to show you are both really simple. I don't really have a lot made with them yet, but one is just this really pretty, so I'm going to get a background for it, so hopefully you can see it better, is this beautiful satin kind of leaf trio pendant. I think she's just gorgeous. Now I only got it in the silver. Generally when my manufacturer comes out with new designs, I'll just try it in one color just to make sure I like it. It's something I can work with. It's gorgeous. So I'll have the gold available as well. But yeah, she's beautiful. It's good size, about size a quarter, and really affordable, like $2.50. So it's a great price. I did do a little pendant here with our circle component and one of the little textured links, and then the textured chain here. You could also dangle something from the top like I did on this, pendant. That could be pretty. You could do so many things with this. I did a mixed metal. I mixed the gold with it. A lot of people don't like that. I'm a huge fan. I just think it shows up better than if it was all silver. That's just me. But you could do so many things with it, make great earrings. The other piece I'm going to show you are these little teeny flower links. It's very hard to show. I should maybe put them on a little head pin or something. Oh, I know. I will string them on a piece of this leather real quick. And then I have it on a chain too. They're baby tiny little flower components. Beep. Tiny, tiny. So sweet. But a good size hole. Look, I can fit the leather cord through, right? Which is awesome. They're so sweet. Now, these are actually, they're not available in silver, only the gold. But really, really cute. I did a little, I put it on that same ring charm, and then on a silver ball chain. Again, I love a mixed metal. I think it makes it really interesting. But you could just as easily do a gold chain, or even do the silver there, but I think that's really fun. Very simple, obviously. You could do a bunch that dangle. They'd be really cute as an earring. I haven't had a chance to play with them too much, but they're super cute. And these are available in a little pack of 10 for $3.50 or so, and then you're still going to have your discount off them if you want. But so cute. There's just so many cute things. So I can't wait to make some projects with them as well. And that is our video for this week at 11 minutes. I'm not very chatty for once. Discount code in the description, SpeedBabe10 for 10% off. All orders over $20 ship for free at crateandgordon.com. You'll find these kits and the components and everything available individually as well. You can buy the leather cord individually and these individually and the spacers. So you definitely don't have to do a kit. If you just need a couple of the pieces, we have you covered. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Now go out there and sparkle brightly like the star that you are. Peace.